No, wait.
Yeah, I know, but hey, guess what? I'll give you 30 seconds while I roll up another reefer.
I give up. I have
No,
no
don't
clue.
give up. I'm not letting you give up, all right? Because I want you to be. I
You
want
don't
to
have
be
a you don't
fucking.
have a choice. I've got no answer. I got no answer. I have no answer.
You have no answer yet, and then when I tell you the answer, you're going to go, "Well, that makes a lot of sense." Of course,
Okay.
I know you're going to say it makes a lot of sense. Why wouldn't you pump that funny liquid down there? That makes a lot of
Water?
sense.
Water?
Yeah, water. Yeah, and why do they pump water down there?
To create pressure. Because it doesn't mix with the oil.
Yeah, what does water do?
It's it it drops to the bottom.
Yeah, and when it drops to the bottom, what does that create?
The upward pressure for the oil.
Yay! Yee! Yee! Isn't that better than sucking it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I
See, because we all know that like oil floats to the top, so you get every little drop of oil out.
yeah.
Now,
I didn't know
I
they did that.
I would learn you.
They argue.
Now you know how they surface. And there's no shortage of water out in the ocean, is there?
Yeah, right. They don't do the same thing in the fracking on land?
Fracking is not pumping fucking water in there, okay?
It's not? Okay.
No, 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 no.
I thought that's what it was, but
Listen, when they discovered fracking,
yeah, it says
right?
in the fracking process, cracks in and below the Earth's surface are opened and widened by injecting water, water, chemicals, and sand.
Yeah, and you know that word chemicals?
Yeah,
That's the magic word.
yeah. Like I said, when I saw the documentary, they explained what the mix was, but I don't remember.
Yeah, and it's not a fucking salt in the water mix either.
It's like
It's
a
not
hydraulic fluid or something.
it's not like let's mix a bit of oil and vinegar with this one and we'll fucking start fracking.
But that means it is the same. They pump stuff down there to make pressure.
Yeah, I love the word you said, stuff. I love that word, stuff. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I could just imagine the science teacher going, "I'll put this stuff with the other stuff, and we'll make some other stuff." Yeah, I'm really going to pass my exam with fucking. Oh, what did the teacher say? Oh, stuff. Yeah, you mix stuff with stuff, and you get that stuff.
I'm just using brevity. Water, sand, and whatever the other shit is. I don't know.
Use fucking stuff and that like that, I go, you don't know what you're talking about when you use stuff. That's why I give people shits when I go down the TAB and their dog doesn't come in and it was paying $1.70 and it's odds on, and they go, "Oh, well, this is the favourite." And then they say, you know what they say? Also, they go,
their dog
"How
doesn't
could you
come
back
in
a fucking
and it
dog
was
what was
paying,
21? I go, I'll tell you how. You fill the ticket out and you put it fucking $20 on it for it to win, and it wins and it comes in. That's how you do it." And they go, "You're a fucking bastard." And I said, "Listen, dickhead." I tell them, I call them dickheads. I says, "Listen here, dickheads." I says, "You think a fucking dog's going to keep winning every fucking single race for the rest of its fucking life?" I says, "How do you know the dog hasn't got fucking a headache and it can't run today?"
Don't compare me to those guys, because if I was there, I'd be picking whatever dog you picked.
Listen,
I'd be standing right behind, fucking listening and looking at your ticket.
I even asked the owner of the fucking place, or she's not the owner, she's the, what do you call it? It's a franchise. I said to her about 3 weeks ago, I says, "Is it okay for me to come down here with a video camera and film this shit. And she says, well, I can't see why not. He says, because the place is full of fucking cameras. And not only that, every phone's got a camera and fucking you can video that one. I said, well, I don't want to use my phone. I actually want to use a handheld handicap because I've got a good one. I says, would it be okay to use that? And she said to me, she says, well, next time we have our TAB meeting, I'm going to bring it up. And she said, why do you want to do it anyway? And I says, because I want to fucking start up a YouTube channel. And with the amount of fucking idiots down here, I've got untold fucking footage I could put on my fucking channel, and I reckon it would go gangbusters because no one's ever done it before. And I says, the amount of clowns that I talk to down here would make a fucking great fucking footage, you know, for people to go, yay, Percy.
Anybody talking to you is usually great footage.
No, it's better in real life, though. This is real life. This is one-on-one.
I agree, but I'm just saying, like, you should have a fucking talk show.
No. Talk show is you're not interacting. You're only talking to people over the internet. I'm talking, this is real life. This is like me walking in there and fucking arguing with these cunts when they cry, when they lose, and I take the piss out of them because I want them to hit me. Number one, I'd have the coppers on them in fucking less than 10 seconds because we have a thing over here called, like it's a police body, it's called Racing and Gaming.
Yeah.
And they don't tolerate fucking that sort of shit in the casinos, our TABs. When they ring the coppers, they're there in fucking 2 minutes flat.
They already have some on site, don't they?
Well, they're not on site, but they're very close by because...
yeah, that's what you know what Americans say when I say that shit to them? They go, you're a snitch. Snitches end up in ditches.
Yeah, well, guess what? I wasn't the one who called the coppers because it's a bit like having a brawl inside of a police station. You're not going to get away. You're going to get caught. And not only that, the cameras down there, I've seen their fucking video footage, what they've got. And it's fucking clear as fuck. They've got cameras they've got about 8 cameras in there. You can't even pinch someone's fucking phone without getting caught.
Yeah.
And I've seen the coppers, I'll tell you what, and they've even got camera footage outside, but they've only got like 3 cameras outside so they can see you coming, they can see you going, and then there's a side view where they can see up the fucking laneway and all that sort of shit. Like there's basically, it's better than a bank. You know, so, and I've noticed the tough guys who have got big mouths down there, you can stir them up because they're too scared to hit you because they know, number one, you'll get banned, and that's their drinking spot. And you don't want to piss in your fucking own backyard, especially when that's where your drinking spot is, because to change pubs is a fucking hassle. It's a bit like fucking me going shit inside my supermarket. It's like, oh, now they've kicked me out. I've got to go to the other one, and it's fucking further up the road, and it's too far to go. And it's like, nah, I like this one, so I'll be good. I was down there a few weeks ago, and I was actually by myself. None of my mates were down there. I was there. There was 4 guys behind me, and they were trying to stir me up because I was winning, right? And when I went to collect, I collected $600, right? Because they were trying to take the piss out of me, but they can't win even if there was 10 of them. And I pulled the money out, and I went, "I'll cool down, boys." And then I waved the money in front of them, and they all go, "Oh, you fucking cunt, you fucking cunt." And then they were still trying to fucking wind me up, and I go, "Yippee, I got another one." I won fucking like $2.5 grand that day. And you know what else I noticed? That when one of them left, then the other one left, and then 2 of them fucking left at the same time. They went, "Well, we're going." And I went to the owner of the place. I said, "This is amazing how one left and they all left." And you know what she said? "Safety in numbers." They're no good besides, but hey, not even 2 of them had the balls to fucking stay there, right? They sculled their beers. I watched them. I went, Oh, look at that. You still had half a glass and you fucking necked it just to get out of there because you couldn't handle it because you knew I was going to beat you. I want them. I actually provoke people down there. I want them to fucking hit me because I will fall down on the ground and the racing and gaming will be down there and they'll get arrested. Even if they do take a runner, number one, and number two, they won't be allowed back. And that's their drinking hole. And they're the guys who go, oh, look at that, me horse came in and paid $1.90. And we all look at them and go, you fucking retard. You'll never win fucking money. All you'll do is lose all for the rest of your fucking life. And you know what it all boils down to is jealousy. Anyway, there's a video out there. It's about 5 years old. I don't know where it is, but it teaches you how fracking's done, right? And I'm not going to explain it. No.
I mean, do I really need to know?
Well, just in case you run into someone else and talk about fracking, you might need to know.
I was just saying, I was just trying to think about, like, you know, these stock investments and what might be next after this fucking lithium takeoff.
Listen, you'll be dead and buried when the next fucking new technology comes around where they got, say, a super duper fucking battery.
Well, it doesn't have to be for batteries or cars. I mean, anything. Like, I'm just on the lookout for good investments, you know?
Well, listen, I'm telling you now, and I'll tell you again, if it wasn't for Elon Musk, guess what else I found on the news today? Elon Musk is making over 1 million cars a year now. Remember, he had to make 600,000 a year. He's over 1 million now, and it's getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah, I saw that. We talked about that already. I saw the same thing.
Well, and that video was a year old.
Yeah, that's what we talked about that before. He had set a goal to hit that number last year, and he hit it. And that's part of the reason why the stock fucking exploded.
And not only that, if I'll say this, I reckon if it wasn't Elon Musk,
everybody was saying he was going to fail.
Yeah, they all got that one wrong. Guess what? If everyone was saying, I'd like to see all those people who said that and go, well, what do you think now? You know what? They'd still go, it won't last. It'll die.
That sounds like Peter Schiff with the fucking Bitcoin thing, because he's been saying Bitcoin is going to fail from the very beginning. After it went up in 2017, he said, watch, it's going to go down to nothing soon. And now that it fucking exploded again, he's saying the same thing again. He's going, it's just one more time. It's going to go down to nothing after this.
Yeah, I know. It's like my ex-wife. Well, you have to wait until you die to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that fucking no one can win.
Peter came in here yesterday and he was like, I heard Bitcoin dipped because there was a fraud with the double spend. And they just came out with an article today. I sent it to him. But I told him, I said that's a lie. You fell for a scam. They're trying to get people to sell their Bitcoin. They wanted to bring it down again so they could get a little bit more cheap. And I sent him the article. It came out. It was a fucking scam. The double spend never happened. It was just they're putting information out there to try to get people to sell because they know it's going up.
Listen, if Elon Musk's car company is destined to fail, you got to tell Volvo, you got to tell Maserati, you have to tell all the other people because they're all changing over too, right?
Yep.
So all of those car companies will all have to retool up. Where Tesla, did not have to retool up anything. He didn't buy an old fucking engine company, right? He started an electric company from scratch, so he didn't have the fucking extra costs of retooling, right? And not to mention now he's secured fucking his supply of lithium, so it's not like they can go and get him out of the market by buying up fucking lithium companies and going, I'm not supplying you, you can't, I'm going to make you go broke. That's why I'm saying, like, hey, you always get, well, I only know of 3 or 4 or 5 car companies who have switched over, and I don't know about fucking, you know, all the other companies, you know, who are going to switch over. But guess what? If he's making 1 million cars a year and selling 1 million cars, that's just one person. So that's 1 million cars a year not using petrol. Now, slowly, you watch the petrol companies, right? All the oil exploration companies, all their shares start to fucking plummet because it's like, well, we've got plenty what we've already got. And you watch, there's going to be an oversupply of fuel because they're sucking it out of the ground quicker than they're using it. And you know who's going to affect also, not just the petrol companies, it's going to affect nations like Saudi Arabia going, well, what do you want to buy from us? Now, what do we got to sell? Oh, we've got lots of sand over here. You want to buy some sand? No. Got anything else? No.
Well, we do use sand for fracking, but we already have so much.
Yeah, like we just got mountains of it, and we use it. You know the sand they've got? It's not even good quality sand to make an island. They can't use that fucking sand to build fucking islands. They have to fucking dredge it out of the ocean because
they got shitty sand.
They can't use it.
I didn't even know there was such a thing as fucking low-grade sand.
There is.
That's hilarious.
You know the fucking islands they built in Saudi Arabia, you know, like the Palm Islands and the World Islands and all that? That sand they used wasn't fucking sand from the desert. That was fucking, because that's easier. You know, it's like, oh, we only have to cart it fucking a couple of kilometres. No, it's no good. That sand shit. You can't build an island with it because it doesn't stick together. It's shit sand. It's too fucking coarse.
Shit sand.
Fine sand, because fine sand you can compact. You can't compact that sand no matter what. So even their sand is no fucking good. And they've got no shortage of fucking sand. So really, they've got nothing fucking left apart from their fucking oil, and they don't have, they make their own fucking water, right? Fresh water. So they don't even have fucking fresh water. It's not like it rains there and they've got dams or nothing. They've got to suck it out of the ocean and purify it.
Is that what they do?
Yes. Even in Australia, in Melbourne, in Australia, where it rains a lot, because their population is so big, they actually they're sucking water out of the ocean. They've built a fucking, what was it, $6 billion fucking extraction plant just for Melbourne. And they get water. They get 10 times more water than Saudi Arabia. And we've got a small population. I was wondering why the water rates went up so fucking much to fucking help build their fucking water purifying plants. It's like, what the fuck's going on? Why is water so expensive? It rains over here every second day.
That is via API. Why? Strange.
That's what I keep telling you about the gas bullshit. It's no, whether it's LPG, propane, whatever. It's been around. That's fucking 1960s or 50s fucking knowledge. It's like,
I don't think. I mean, you're always trying to like argue the merits of the technology and that's out. I already know it's out of date. What I was seeing was an industry in power trying to keep themselves propped up.
Yeah, because listen,
it's destined to fail. It's just a matter of when. The fossil
when
fuels
people wake up and go, I've been buying bottled gas to run my fucking hotel. Why am I doing this when I could fucking use wind or fucking solar? Why am I buying fucking bottled gas? Right? It's stupid, and it gets delivered on trucks. It's like,
what do you think about the fact that, and this is like super long term, maybe even after I'm dead, I don't even know. Like, lithium is also not a renewable resource, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't last forever. It's not reusable.
No. There's lithium in salt water. I told you that before. There's places in the world, lithium's in salt water, okay? And they fill up salt water ponds and let the sun evaporate the fucking the water, so you're left with the salt.
Yeah.
And then they scoop the salt up with fucking big fucking giant fucking tractors, and then they extract the lithium out of the salt. That's how they make lithium. It's classified as a mine, but that's how they get lithium out of salt. But there are lithium mines what are in the desert, and there's fucking lithium there, and that's better quality lithium because it's higher grade. The nature has already taken all the shit out of it, because Australia once upon a time was underwater and trapped all the lithium in fucking solid rock form.
Okay. What do you think the chances are of one day them figuring out how to make it reusable?
Yeah, well, that's what I thought of myself, but that's like reuse. You know, like you got an old carbon battery, right? And you break it open and you can see all the carbon in it, and it's spent. And I was going, well, how come they haven't worked out a way of renewing that and getting the fucking positrons to go back over to the fucking negative and blah, blah, blah. And maybe they have worked it out, but they just don't want you to fucking know it because they want you to keep buying batteries. I'm pretty sure that when a lithium battery's spent, there must be a way of reversing the process and regrinding up the lithium and starting all over again. And there will be certain places where when your batteries are spent, you know, like you drop them off at a place, like engine oil, right? They collect it and they reuse it, right? They get all the impurities out of it.
They already have core charges for batteries that you can get a refund on if you bring the core back. But I was told that was mostly because of the metal in it, not the electrolyte.
Yeah, but are you talking about lithium batteries?
Lithium or carbon, both. They all have metal in it, right? The metal plates.
Lithium is a metal.
I know, but I mean, I'm talking about like the lithium gets spent, but like the two plates, what is it? It's like copper and what is it?
Yeah, those plates, cobalt and copper and whatever else they use.
Yeah, they want that. They want that back because they can.
Plates aren't fucking like 10 inches thick. They're only thin plates. But yeah, you can reuse that shit. I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Look, the main component is lithium, right? And
that's the only part. That's the lithium is the part that I read they haven't figured out how to reuse yet. Not at least not 100%. I think they can reuse some of it, but not all of it.
I haven't done any research on it. It's like carbon batteries. Like, how come they haven't worked out a way to fucking reuse the carbon in that? And even if they can't reuse it 100%, that what else is it? Could it be used for? You know, like, and I'm thinking to myself, well, why can't they regrind it up, make carbon nanocells? You know, they're doing that today. You know, listen, I'll tell you something. Certain technologies are out there which companies probably do know about, but they ain't going to fucking tell you. Remember I told you about fucking how there was a negativity about lithium, right, in the beginning? And then like that. I told you about these people. They says we want lithium batteries, and all the fucking battery companies said no, we're not making it. No, fuck off. We don't want to know about it. And when push came to shove, now they're all making fucking lithium batteries because, like their sales in carbon batteries went down the gurgler. And those old clunker factories, what I showed you, they're all going, oh, well, we're not making many carbon batteries. You go to the shelf in a supermarket and see if you can buy a carbon battery. And I reckon you'd be battling to find a carbon battery now. They're all lithium. They're all bragging now. They've even got ads on TV. They're bragging about, oh, look at my battery. It works better than your one. That's what they're saying. You wouldn't see ads like that 20 years ago. Because they don't want your battery to last forever, or not forever, but 3 times as longer, because that's fucking a third of the sales they're going to lose. That's a lot of money when you're talking about batteries. Your remote control, they want you to buy batteries every 12 months. They don't want them to last 4 or 5 years. And yet, I've got a remote control here. It's outlasted the fucking TV set. The fucking lithium batteries are still going. Same as my door remote, my key remote. They're all lithium batteries. Even my smoke alarm. I've been in this house 10 years and I changed the batteries only about fucking 6 months ago. They were lithium batteries. And I'm thinking, well, that's 10 years. Plus, how long were they in there prior to me coming here? If that was a carbon battery, it would have been fucked 10 times over. I told you I was fitting lithium batteries in watches fucking 10 years ago, and I was going, these things last 10 fucking years, not fucking 2 years. And that basically is the lifespan of the fucking watch. And yet, I was going, fuck, I can't believe it. They're making lithium batteries for watches. That all should be lithium. And now, you see videos where now every university, there's another university in America now, I saw it fucking on TV, they're working on a new technology, fucking lithium battery. And it's like now they're all jumping in on it. Every university around the fucking world's jumping on fucking this shit. They go, no, fuck, don't worry about making model aeroplanes anymore. Fucking let's start working out lithium batteries. They're all doing it. That's why I'm just fucking glad that I fucking got in on it early, because this was these stocks that were on the internet. They were fucking dragging their fucking heels for fucking 2-3 years. The people who bought in at 6 cents and fucking sold out at 6 cents said, "Oh, give up. I can't wait any longer. They're not moving." And I come along and buy them, and all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang. I got in at the fucking right. I could have got even lower if I fucking knew 6 months earlier. But hey, like I said, I've quadrupled my money, and it'll still keep going. There's no fucking stopping it. I told you before about the cunts who do these experiments. They're all fucking in universities. They're fucking around. I'll mix this with this, try that, blah, blah, blah. And they don't fucking know what's going to happen. And then all of a sudden someone's going to stumble across something and go, God, look at this. Look what happens when I do this. And everyone's going to go, fucking hell. How did you do that? Oh, I don't know. I spilt something on it and look what happened. I've noticed also every fucking university seems to be fucking around with new battery technology. They all are doing it now. Caltech and MIT and fucking CSIRO and this and that. And that's just the fucking ones I know of. The ones I don't know of are still fucking around in all. There's fucking 100 countries out there probably going, oh, let's get on it too. Let's try. There'll be some smart cunt out there, and what he'll do, he'll watch all the videos and see what they're doing, and they'll go, no, he's doing it wrong. He should do this. And someone will fucking discover it, and it'll be something like an out-of-the-box fucking thing which no one would ever dream of doing, and they'll go, look what happens when I do this. It's fucking amazing. And then after they do it, they'll go, oh, yes, it's doing this. Yes, why didn't I think of that? And you know what? That's going to get under the skin of only one company out there, and that's the fucking petrol. The petrol companies, they're not spewing yet because they still fucking got the dominant share, right? But they are losing market share. And like I say, they nibble and nibble and nibble and wear you out, and all of a sudden fucking sales have gone down 50%, and it's like, time to close up shop.
These companies are so stupid. They should have been buying up all the lithium mines a long time ago.
They can't, because if I'm a shareholder and I don't want to sell, and the directors will say, don't worry about what they're fucking offering you, don't sell, because your stock will be worth double that in fucking 3 or 4 years' time, and they'll just direct the shareholders to not to sell. In the meantime, the stock will fucking soar anyway because they know that there's a takeover offer, and they just won't sell. As simple as that. Even if they buy, and they can only buy 15% of the company in shares anyway before they have to announce a takeover offer. We've got rules and regulations over here. You can't buy 16% without announcing a takeover offer. And if they're going to buy the stock up to, say, 16%, right, everyone's going to know, because they're going to see huge volumes going through, and that's automatically going to drive the price up. And then they're going to try to buy it out, and shareholders are going to go, no, not selling. So they can't. You can't just walk in and take over. It doesn't work like that. And the shareholder's going to go, thanks, but we don't want to sell, but thanks for buying shares in the company because you've driven the price up 300%. But thanks for doing that. That's why I've said I don't give a fuck about these oil companies going a major oil strike. It's like, it's too late. You should have fucking tried that major oil strike 20 years ago. That's why the fucking stock price hasn't fucking moved, because no one gives a fucking shit. You know, oil stocks are fucking like going to be a thing of the past. It's like I told you before. You could have the biggest fucking oil fucking well in the world, and people are going to go, yeah, that's fucking great, but I don't want it. Like a comparison to that would be, I got the best horse and cart company in the world. It's beautifully made. It's beautiful oak. But you know what? I still prefer to buy a fucking car. That's why I'm a big proponent of the future, not the fucking past. The past is the past.
Larry King died.
Oh, shit. That was the black activist.
Larry King?
Larry King, wasn't he the black activist?
He's the talk show host.
I thought he was a black activist.
No, he had a late night show for a long time.
Oh.
And then when he lost that, he went over to Russia Today.
All right. Hey, I'll be back. I'm going to get a coffee. I've had enough. I've had enough. Shit. Lordy, do you know how blackjack's played?
You gotta stay under 21.
Yeah, is that about as far as you know about it?
Pretty much.
Oh, well, you're no good to talk to then. What about roulette? What do you know about roulette? Pretty much fuck all about that, except for zero's green and the
You
other.
pick a color, or you pick a number,
You got to pick a number. Yeah, of course you got to pick a fucking number.
or a color.
You can pick a number or a color. That's correct. Yes, you got that part right. And does the wheel spin round and round and round? Nobody knows where it's gonna land.
You actually play roulette?
No, because it's a bad game to play for the punters. It's a house game.
What does that mean, punter? The punters.
A punter is someone who bets money.
Okay.
You know, because they're punting. Not betting, punting. Punting is betting, betting is punting.
Okay.
Yeah, this girl that I met on the internet, Lena, she loves me. She loves me.
Yeah, I know, Lena. That's what I was wondering.
Yes, she says, Bulldog, you're good. And I like you. You're
Yeah,
smart.
I was talking to her for a while, and she was acting like she had a crush on me, and she was not happy with her fucking husband, and but then later on, she started fucking acting like there was no way for us to fucking ever meet each other or something.
Is that the Lena from Ukraine?
Yep,
Is she married?
yep, and she has a kid.
Oh, she didn't tell me that.
Yep, she's a fucking lying cunt. Yeah, she's real nice. She sent me pictures and everything, and then she tried to, huh?
Have you still got the pictures?
I don't think
Send
so.
them to me. PM them to me, private message.
I don't think I say like she blocked me on the thing. I don't think I have them anymore.
How did she send you personal pictures?
Yeah, on Telegram. Yeah, it's gone now. I don't have it. Yeah, she's
Is her picture on her icon the same as, is that her or is it different?
she's a gorgeous looking girl. I've seen her on camera many times.
Is that her picture on her icon?
I'd have to see it. I don't know.
Let me just see if I could find it. Hang on.
She changes it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, she was like, she's fucked up, man.
All right. How do I fucking get this picture? Let me see. If I drag and drop the picture, will it drag it to the screen? Oh, hang on. Copy image.
You can upload it in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Just tell me if this is her. There you go. Pinned. There it is. Is that her?
God, it's so small. Yeah, it looks like her. It looks like it, yeah. I mean, she's a hot girl, man. She is hot. So
she changed it, but she changed it to this one, but she had another picture before, and it looks identical with the features. And then she said to someone in the room, "That's her real picture."
I've seen her on camera many times. So I'm pretty sure that's her. It looks like her. She's a gorgeous girl, and she's got all these pictures. They look like professional, like model pictures.
Yeah.
She said that. She's got that girl's hot. She's fucking hot.
But yeah,
I was trying to talk her into coming to America.
She's got no money.
I was gonna pay for it. At first she was like kind of entertaining the idea, and then later she was like, no, I can't. I'm married.
No, I don't think she doesn't sound like she talks like she's married, because she's been online at 2:00, at 3:00, at 5:00, at 6:00 at night, and she's always by herself. I don't hear any kids in the background.
She lives with her husband, but her parents own another apartment, and there's nobody living in it. So, like after work or before work, she will go there by herself and get on here for a little bit.
What about the kid?
I don't know. She told me this whole story about how like their marriage was so good, and like when she first met him, like he was kind of a loser and had all these problems and no money and no job, and she took care of him, and she supported him and encouraged him and got him fucking working, and then she she convinced him to start his own business. And she said now that his business is successful, he has become kind of neglectful, and it's like he forgot that she was there for him, and he fucked up her life because she used to be the one that always made most of the money, but then she had to have the baby and stay home, and now she's like makes less money, and she's like underneath him in a way, and doesn't feel appreciated anymore. And yeah, she told me the whole story.
Oh, but were you in one-on-one with her?
Yep. Yeah.
Did you believe most of it or half of it?
I mean, I guess I just accept it until something sounds not right, you know? But like, she doesn't want to leave the Ukraine, she said.
Well, leaving Ukraine, it's like leaving fucking China. You're not allowed to?
Well, I mean, she had no interest in it, even if she was allowed to, she said.
Yeah, I know, but that's like saying, well, I don't want to leave China, but I do want to leave China. You know, and not only that, like the money they earn in Ukraine is fucking diddly squat.
Yeah. Well,
how old is she, do you think?
I wish you luck. I can't remember. I think she's close to my age. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember.
I think she's around about 32, something like that. What do you reckon?
That sounds close. I don't know. I can't remember. I wish that it showed me the old messages from her. Like when she blocked me, they all went away.
Why did she block you?
Because she fucking led me on, you know? And then when I started like getting the specifics and talking about like what we could do, all of a sudden now she's like, oh, I'm married, I love my husband. Like she was fucking with me. And I was like, you stupid fucking bitch. Like I'm already like kind of fucked up, depressed because I'm going through this shit with Stephanie. I'm here alone all the time. You know, I don't need you fucking blowing smoke up my ass and making me think there's possibilities that ain't there. And so I cussed her out. And after I cussed her out, she don't like me. So
yeah, I got it. Yeah, she led you on a garden path trip. I know girls do that.
Yeah, I fucking hate that shit. Fuck that bitch.
Girls like doing that because that gives them power that I can get any man.
Yeah. Well,
a lot of girls do that. It doesn't matter what they look like. They love doing that.
Yep. I was wondering actually when I saw her like flirting with you, and I was wondering, is she really interested in you, or is she still trying to like spite me for cussing her out?
No. I don't give her the flirting though. That's the thing. I've put her in a place like I've never let her on. I let her do the talking, and I want to see where that goes, opposed to me flirting with her like, oh, I really love you and all that. I don't show that in any way whatsoever.
Well, I never told her I loved her. But
No, but I've never even come across even anywhere remotely like that. That's why I'm stirring her up.
Yeah.
See, you made the mistake by showing your cards. My cards are still held against my chest. That's the problem.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I don't care. I have no interest in her. I think she's fucking.
No, but at the same token, I'm not going to pay for her airline ticket to come to Australia, even if I could, because, I can't because of COVID. But even if I could, now that you told me that she's got, and is she still married then?
Yeah, she lives with him. They have a kid together.
How come she's on here fucking like she was on here once for, I would say, a good 18 hours, because when I left, I went to sleep and I woke up and she was still fucking on, and I went, shit. And I said to her, I says, what time is it over there? And she said, what was it, 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that?
I don't know. Like I don't know where her husband and kid were, but like I said, her parents have an apartment that she goes to that they own.
And she lives there.
No, she lives with him. She just goes there to have conversations behind his back.
What, for 18 hours?
I mean, I've never seen her do that, but apparently, maybe things are getting worse at home.
Okay, what did she tell you what she does for a living?
She didn't really say, honestly.
Well,
I never asked her. I don't care.
The way I see it, whatever she does, I think she does something like a hairdressing or something. She works from home, and because someone in the chat was asking.
No, she sells something. She told me because I remember she was telling me her boss wants her to say things to the customers to get them to buy, even if it's not true or misleads them, and she doesn't want to do that. So it's some kind of fucking sales gig, like phone sales or something. I don't know what it is though.
Well, if there's phone sales going on, the phone don't ring wherever she is.
No. When she's there, when she's on here, she's at her parents' apartment. She's not at work and she's not at home. It's just a place that her parents own that she goes to.
I think.
At least, look, I don't even know if any of it's true. That's what she told me. That's what she told me.
I think that's got to be somewhere a bit of a lie, because I told you 18 hours a day, and she did tell me a lie, which I knew there was something wrong, because she said, and I didn't pull her up on it, I just absorbed it, because she wasn't actually talking to me. She was talking to another guy who was trying to chat her up, so I let them go. And she said something along the lines of, I'm at work, and she hadn't got time now, but she'll have time in the next hour. And then I thought, oh, yeah, fair enough. But the funny thing is, in that hour, she never left the fucking room, right? So
you can be on mobile.
No. When you're on a mobile phone and you're walking around, I can hear your feet fucking hitting the floor, I can hear it. I can hear the birds tweeting. I can hear cars in the background. I know you're on mobile.
True. That's true.
I got ears and eyes and fucking things like that. I know when you're on mobile. And not only that, your voice fades in and out because of the fucking mobile up and down, up and down, up and down.
So she's still lying.
Yeah, that's what you got to point out. But you don't pull them undone straight away. You just gather the information. It's called intelligence gathering.
Yeah.
But it sounds like to me that you were chasing her, because I wasn't around when you were talking to her, and that's why I asked you about her. Because she was going off the other day about this guy, how he didn't put his picture up, but she was defending me. But and she goes, he says, "Oh, is that your real picture?" And she says, "Yes, of course, it's my little picture." And he goes, "Oh, you're beautiful." And I went, the minute he says you're beautiful, I knew that the love affair was going to go to shit.
She is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I know, but you don't tell them that, because then they get the wet pussy, and that's when the bullshit's starting. And he goes, he said to her, he goes, "Oh, I got this movie. Have you seen it?" And she goes, "No, I haven't seen it." He goes, "Oh, it's a beautiful movie. I want you to come along, and I want you to watch it with me, and we can watch it together." And you know what blew a fucking spanner into it? She goes, "Oh, but if I watch it, I want Mr. Bulldog to come along. Can he come along?" And it was like, two's company, three's a crowd. And when she said that, he didn't want to say yeah. He wanted to say, "No, Bulldog can't come." And she would have said, "Well, I'm not coming." So then he says, "Oh, yes, he can come." And it's like, yeah, he can come, but I don't want him to come.
Yeah.
You need to read that book that I bought about the woman. I learnt a lot from that book.
What book?
It's called, I showed it to you people a long time ago. That taught me a lot about the woman. Let me see if I can find the book. I know I've had it here. I was using it for TV stand. Let me have a look. What did I do with the book? Now let me put it in here. No, it's not there. Where is the fucking book? Not there. Shit. Look at the right, it's in here. Aha. Yes, I found the book. I found it. I will show you the book. Are you looking at my picture? Look, this book. You see the book?
It's backwards. Why?
Hang on, how do I switch it? Hang on. There we go.
Why men don't listen.
Yes.
And women can't read maps.
Yes.
Okay.
International #1 bestseller. #1. This is very good book for you to start. You know, in the book, you know, like, I don't know, so you don't drive the car, but I remember my ex-wife when I used to say, bring the road map out and tell me which way to go. I cannot do both. I cannot read the map and drive the car. And what she used to do with the map, she used to go, turn left. And I go, turn left. And I go, no, it's the wrong way. So I said, you stupid bitch, you go make me go the wrong way. And she goes, but that's the map that says that. So what she used to do is turn the book upside down. And I says, what are you turning it upside down for? She goes, because it's all backwards. I says, but if they wanted you to turn the book upside down, they would have printed it upside down. I says, you're stupid. This book is good for you to read so you can understand how the woman's brain works.
I guess this isn't very long either. I got it. It was a sunny Sunday afternoon. Is that how it starts?
I'm not sure. I haven't got the book open.
As Bob and Sue set out with their 3 teenage daughters on a lazy drive down to the beach. Bob was at the wheel and Sue sat beside him, turning towards the back every few minutes to join in the animated series of conversations going on among their daughters. Fewer than 1% of all commercial airline pilots are female. When we tried to discuss this with airline officials, many were too terrified to offer an opinion, for fear of being accused of being sexist or anti-female. Does that sound like the right book?
Let me have a look in there. I have to fucking tell I fucking like to read the book.
It's got the same title, but the cover looks different.
Well, it was written by, I'll tell you who was written by, all right? That way you can tell me if it's the right one.
Alan and Barbara.
Alan and Barbara Pierce.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the right book. Maybe they changed the cover.
Yeah, I got a PDF version of it.
I don't want you to read it online. I want you to read by yourself.
I'm not going to read it out loud to you. I was just trying to make sure I got the right book.
I'm just looking. This is acknowledgements. There is also some diagrams in here for pictures, people. It was a sunny Sunday afternoon as Bob and Sue set out on their teenage daughter. Yes, it's the same one. Yep. Yeah, it's the same book. It would take you maybe 2 or 3 days to read it.
Really? Why?
Because I'm a slow learner, I don't read too fast. I have to absorb the information. I don't want to skip through everything. That's why it takes a long time, because when you read it, you have to take a deep breath and absorb the information. Absorb it into the spongy brain. If you don't absorb it, you won't remember. Yes, I see Lena talking to this boy in this room, one-on-one. I was going to join before. There was 4 people, and every time somebody leaves the room, it says group is full. So somebody is changing and making groups smaller and smaller so they can have the one-on-one and not let other people join because he wants to hog Lena for himself. He will fail miserably. That's the problem. And Lena, she has got the fishing line out there. So she is doing the fishing with the wrong bait for bulldog. And it sounds like to me you went in hook, line, and sinker with Lena, and that's why you failed. You showed your cards, and you only had 2 pair. She had full book big 2 pair. Look what happened. Lena and the boy are gone offline. Oh no, she back again. Oh, there we go. Finn boys. He's trying to chat up Lena. He makes the room only just for 2 people because he wants Lena all for himself.
I see that all the time with Lena. She's in a group where it's just one-on-one with a guy.
Yeah, because the guy's got the control of the room and he goes, okay, when the one leave, I make the room 3. And then when this boy leave, I make the room just for 2. Because he doesn't want interruptions with Lena. I know that. Because he's jealous. He wants all for himself. But I'm going to throw a spanner in the works, all right, for him. Because he is, I don't know this Finn boys, but when I see him, I know what's going on. I fix him up. Because he's already jealous boy. I will use this to my advantage. Finn boys. Oh, you're very naughty boys. Yes. Oh, we got the new girl in the room. Nikki, hello, Nikki. How are you? Where are you from, Nikki? Hello, Nikki. Hello. I know you can type hello. Can you speak to me, please?
Actually, I'm eating right now, but
Can you speak up? I'll turn the volume up. Hang on a second.
no, my microphone takes a moment to get warmed up. It goes up by itself, the volume. Sorry.
That sounds like me. It sounds like my microphone. It needs time to warm up, but it will go up by itself. Yes. Where are you from, Nikki? What country are you from?
I'm from the United States, and but I'm eating my lunch right now, and I'm just kind of going from room to room, and I'm interested in nutritional medicine, so I was wondering if you guys were talking about that. I noticed on the title of the room it said something about nutrition.
Yes, I'm into nutrition because I have to eat more healthy, you know, because I eat like shit before, but I want to get better. I always wanted like a vitamin C in my body, and I want good carbohydrates.
Oh, okay, great. Well,
You know, I like I don't want the shit food from the supermarket because it's got no nutrition. You know, it's all shit food.
Yes, exactly. A lot of the food now, we can't get our nutrition from it because of different reasons.
Yeah,
and highly processed and toxic.
It looks good, but it doesn't taste good. You know, like the watermelon, and you know that it looks good, but it tastes like shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I waste my money all the time. I always get sucked in because, like, even with a strawberry, you know, it looks beautiful in red. You take it home, it's like drinking water, no sweet.
Exactly.
I waste my money. And same for the grapes, same for the pineapples. They look good, smell good, but they taste like shit. And
I know.
And same as for the banana. It looks good. I waste my money all the time. All the time.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Even now, I look at it and I go, "Shall I take the chance?" And I go, "Okay, I take the chance." All the time, I always wrong, always shit. I throw it away after 1 week.
Yep. I totally understand you. It's terrible. And then the stuff that we can't even taste, like the chemicals they put on everything.
Yes.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But they want the chemicals to make it grow quickly, and there is one man in Australia. He doesn't use the chemicals. He uses all natural, right? But the supermarket won't buy because it's too expensive.
Oh yes, I know. I hear. Here too, same thing. That happens a lot. I wish you the best. Yes, I wish you the best. And you know, it's good that you know about that. And there are a lot of people who don't even know what they're eating. They don't even care. But,
Well, a lot of people don't have any choice because you down the supermarket. You go to different supermarkets, the same shit.
That's right.
You cannot get away from it. You know.
Exactly. Yes.
Grow
It's
your
everywhere.
own.
And what do you do for the living in the United States, Nikki?
Here, I'll type it for you. Okay, just a moment. I'll explain why as I type.
Okay. You sound like a very smart girl.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You got like looking Asian face. You got like Asian parents.
Yes, my mother. But here, I'll type this to you.
Your mother cannot walk. Oh, I'm very sorry.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, I see. Is she listening right now? Oh, I should not have said that. Oh, shit. I should have typed.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm wearing headphones.
Oh, no, not that one. Oh, shit. I don't like these people who are like that. I meet lots of people who are like that with the N-word. I know. With these people, I always come down on them very bad, you know? I always fight with these people all the time. But I always win. I always win.
Oh, good for you.
Yes, I learned how to win. It took me like 10 years to work it out, but I always win. Before I always lose with these people, now I learn how to win.
They're very difficult, aren't they?
Oh my God. You better believe it, baby.
Yep, and oh gosh. Usually, if I don't feel like messing with it, I'll just turn and run the other way. But in this, I can't do that.
Yes, I understand where you're coming from, and I feel for you. And these people are everywhere. There's a 70% male and only 30% female who are like this.
You're right. There are many. And when people Google it, when people Google that, they'll see that Google says only 1% of the population, and that's a bunch of crap. Because
that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yep. Because they say, I think those are only the people who actually get diagnosed. But as we know, they do not want to go to the psychiatrist, so they will not get diagnosed. It's usually the people who are taking care of them who are going crazy, who have to go to the doctor, and then they get told that they are dealing with that type of person.
And the people, by the way, I just follow you because I want to talk to you more about this. But, the people, even when they go to the psychiatrist and the psychiatrist say, you are like this, they go, no, they're in denial.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly.
And it's very hard to win against these people.
Exactly. And they act. Very good actors.
Oh, and bullshitting. Very good acting and bullshitting, right? That's why they are called like this. And you can get the poor people who are like this and the rich people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You get them in every denomination.
And it's interesting because it's almost as if they had a huge conference where they all got together and decided they were going to do the same things, because they all do the same things.
And you know what, Nikki? I'll tell you something. You know what I like it? When there's two of them in the same room and they're fighting with each other, and I sit back and listen, I think it's very, very funny because they both want to win.
Exactly.
And they never give up.
That's right.
I've seen them in real life as well, and I've seen on the internet 1,000,000 times.
Yes, I've experienced it myself too.
I want to tell you a story, Nikki. There's one man on the internet about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. His name was Rob Beasley, right?
Okay.
And he had this problem, right? But he was in denial, big time. And he said to me, when I first met him, he says, oh, but you're Australia and I'm from Australia. You should be on my side. I says, you know what? Not only am I not on your side, I want to deport you because you are a fucking narcissistic pig. And you know what, Nikki? I win. And you know what? We sent him to the loony bin in Australia.
Really?
Yes, true story.
Oh my gosh.
And you know what, Nikki?
What's
After
that?
he got out, after 6 months, he came back on the internet and he wanted to fight with everybody again, right?
Oh
And
my
you know
God.
what, Nikki? We sent him back to the loony bin again.
Wow. They don't
And you
change.
know what? We got the videotape of him in the loony bin. He actually went on the internet on his mobile phone because they give them the mobile phone in the crazy place. And he even videoed himself inside the loony bin.
Oh my gosh.
And then after he got out again for the second time, he come back on the internet and he was going crazy, crazy, crazy with the girls, you know. And then he went back to the loony bin 3 times.
Oh
And
my
you know what pills he was on, Nikki? He was on lithium.
Oh. You mean while he was in there, they had him on that?
Yes.
But when he got out, they no more, right? And
No,
that
they
one.
still give him lithium when he got out as well. And they give
Oh.
him antipsychotic drugs. And then afterwards, he went to the doctor, and the doctor said to him, because he wanted to take everybody on the internet to jail, and the doctor said, "Don't be so fucking stupid," you know. Because he wanted my house, you know, he wanted to take me to court. He wanted to take everybody to court, you know, like I'll beat you in court, you know, all bullshitting stories.
Yeah.
And then the doctor, the smart doctor, said, "Listen, it's best you don't go on the internet anymore. This is not the place for you." And then his wife, she unplugged the computer, and you know, like he tried to get back on, and then the wife took out the memory chip and this and that, so he cannot get back on the internet. And we haven't seen him now for at least 2 years.
Wow.
So, and this is true story. You can ask, Mr. Black Cloud about the story. You can ask other people, Benny, and there's lots and lots of videos on the internet about him.
Oh my gosh. No, I believe it. Yeah, that sounds like.
And
It sounds like.
he was like, you know, the N word. He was like one of those.
Okay.
He was running at like more than 100% with his problem. And I even said, "You cannot beat me. When you got that problem, I'm even going to be a bigger problem for you." That's why we sent him to the loony bin.
Wow.
Yes, that's how bad it is.
Do you think he might be there now again?
I don't know, because he hasn't been on the internet for maybe 2 years, and nobody has seen him, you know, because there's lots of different platforms now. You know, we used to go on Google Hangouts. Do you know Google Hangouts?
Yes.
Well, they don't have, well, they still have a Google Hangouts now, but this one is, you know, it's gone to shit. They changed too many things, you know, and fuck it up. That's why this platform start other platforms, you know, Zoom and Discord and all these other programs. There's maybe like, I don't know, maybe 100 of them now. I don't know. But I wanted to tell you about the N word, because there's lots of people on here with that problem. And they don't know they have the problem until they meet me.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like internet doctor. And you know what? There's other people on here with drug addicts. And then I find out they're drug addicts, and then I come down on them like a ton of bricks.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So you're the doctor here, yeah. Bulldog doctor.
I should be if I got 1 cent for every person, I would be millionaire.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm very honored to speak with you then, Bulldog.
Well, I'm not bragging, but I'm just telling the truth, you know? I don't bullshit to people.
That's great. That's great to meet someone who doesn't do that. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate you. I feel badly that anyone would understand my situation, but at the same time, it makes me feel good that you do, because then you can relate. I know someone else understands. So, So
I
yeah.
understand where you are like trapped, and I feel that when you put that word in there, I went, oh shit, you are trapped. You're like in jail, so to speak. I know.
Exactly.
I know some other people in real life were like that, but I always give them the shits and make them feel embarrassed where they cannot touch me, you know. You know, and they hate me, you know, because they go, "Oh, I want to kill you," and I say, "Yeah, you try killing me. There's 6 cameras in here, and the police will come in and arrest you." I says, "Try," because these people with the N word, that's what they hate, you know. But I use this as a weapon against them.
Wow.
And I've met lots of other people who are like that as well. There's like 100 different forms of this N1, lots of, but they're all the same. You know, it's like catching the cold. There's 100 different forms, but it's still a fucking cold.
Yeah.
I would love to help you, but I cannot help you. But I know exactly what you're going through, and I feel very, very sorry for you. Very sorry.
Hey, Bulldog, I'm typing to you, okay? I'm typing.
Yes. I know this. I can easily diagnose these people just from like 5 or 10 minutes talking with them. I know. I've got books on this subject, and I've lived and breathed it. Yes, I know. That's what you have to resort to. That's why I feel sorry for you. I hope you got the headphones on. That's what you need, the headphones, so they cannot hear. Oh, yes, you will. Yeah, I know. There's only one way out when they die. Yeah, you need headphones, yes, so they cannot hear, because they don't want to be told the truth. And even when they're told the truth, they go, no, 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 no. Yes, I know. I can explain lots of these things. Okay, Nikki, I follow you, you follow me, and then after, when you got headphones, you come and talk again, all right? Yes, okay. No problem. Okay, bye-bye, Nikki. Look, I did this one for you. I cry for you. Are you reading the book, are you?
Yeah.
I can't believe you can download it online for free.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not legal. But if you just go to DuckDuckGo and type the name of a book and then put PDF after it and click through a few links, you can usually find it.
Ah, yes, yes. It took me about a week or a bit longer to read the book because I didn't read it every day. I read a little bit and a little bit at a time to absorb it because you have to reflect on what you already read.
Well, I'm about 10% of the way through it. And, I mean, I don't know. They haven't really gotten into anything yet. They're basically saying stuff I already knew. But
yes, but then there's going to be stuff in there you don't know, so you have to know everything.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna read it. Like I said, I'm about 10% through it.
That's amazing. You must have skipped. You are the very fast reader, or you skipped lots of lines.
I'm a fast reader. I didn't skip any lines. As a matter of fact, I probably could have went faster if I wasn't listening to you talk to Nikki. I had to go, like, I would read a paragraph. I had to go back and read it again because you guys were distracting me a little bit.
Ah, yes, this is the problem I have when I first start reading the book. When my neighbor come over and distracted me, and I go, "Fucking cunt! I was getting involved in this shit." But my neighbor was expert anyway, and expert in everything. I go, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, everybody's a fucking expert in everything.
I know, I know.
Oh, fuck.
I'm looking for the lithium stocks, which ones to buy, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I missed out on Vulcan Energy, but if his car sales are over 1 million already, and he's already done the hard yards, right? The hard yards, and he's setting up all of these places, even in Australia, which is the smallest population in the world. And they're setting up all of these car sales places just for every single place to stock a dozen or so cars, just to stock it, just to get some cars on the showroom floor and maybe 2 or 3 models and a couple of each one. Just their initial orders will double the amount of car sales in 1 year without even selling them. The car dealers will drain the manufacturing process.
I'll be right back. I gotta turn my heat down.
You watch when they haven't even put any Tesla adverts on TV yet, not one, right? And they're already setting up dealerships in Australia. Now, I told you, when the adverts come on TV, you watch sales will triple in one go. And they don't have the stock here yet for the demand where people will go out and buy a Tesla. right? So for him to double car sales in 1 year, it's like doubling 10 cents and turning it into 20 cents. It'd be like a drop in the ocean. And people always follow adverts on TV. They go, yeah, I want the Land Cruiser Discovery. I've got to have it. They're advertising on TV. Well, they haven't advertised. I haven't seen one ad for a Tesla yet. Only just talk in the media. And I told you I drove past about, when was it? When my computer broke down, I got lost, and I drove past a fucking Tesla dealership, and it's a brand new building, brand new from scratch. And it was like 75, 80% complete. The building was there, the showroom floor was there, and they were just fucking doing all of the car park section outside. And there was no cars there. And if they're setting up a big dealership, the only thing that was there was the sign on the roof, Tesla. And I went, oh shit. I was nearly going to stop and go in, but there was no cars. And I thought, well, the minute the fucking cars arrive and the dealership's up and running, and then the adverts will start on TV, the fucking demand will just fucking go bang, 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 and you watch. And I thought to myself, okay, he's got that company what he bought into for a supply of lithium. 1 million cars a year, the life of that mine. If the life of that mine was 40 years, it'll go down to 10 years just alone, regardless how much lithium. It won't last forever. So he needs more mines. You know, you can't rely on one mine. Nobody does, not even Nike shoes or Puma or Adidas. They have more than one factory around the world. They don't rely on one factory. And you can't rely on one mine. You've got to have multiple mines. So if one goes broke or runs out or there's a fucking mining strike, you're not left at the mercy of one mine. So he's going to have to buy and sign agreements with other mines. You just can't rely off one. And which one he picks, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, if I had a crystal ball and I knew, I'd be buying stock in it fucking and going, right, he's going to fucking choose this one. And the stock will double overnight. The minute it gets announced that he's signing a supply agreement, the share price will double. You won't get a chance to buy it at the low price. And this is where, you know, people go, oh, yeah, I knew. No, you fucking didn't. You fluked it, you fucking lying cunt. Yeah, I told you about fucking, there's people in fucking these companies, in lithium companies, who are more than likely wanting to fucking try and get the company bankrupt so their mates can buy in on it and it'll make a fortune. You don't know. And there's other ones where they'll go out and they'll go, yep, let's see if we could sign some contracts with some of these motor companies. You don't fucking know. I told you there's shady fucking directors in fucking all sorts of companies. Or they'll get a contract with, say, oh, we got the contract to supply Maserati. Well, yeah, but they don't sell fucking lot of cars. Well, you know, well, why bother? You know, it's like, yeah, you get dickheads like that going, oh, look, I want a bonus. I signed up Maserati. It's like, yeah, one of the smallest car manufacturers in the world. Who gives a fuck about Maserati? Well, they don't even have an electric car yet. Well, you know, they might have, but I got the contract. Yeah, that's like having a contract to sell fucking Eskimo fucking ice water. Fucking retards. Why isn't the company making any money? Well, we tried. Fuck. Listen, there will be a shortage of lithium one day. There's no doubt about it. You know, nothing lasts forever. That's when you said, can they rejuvenate it and make lithium? I don't know. I haven't looked into it. And if they can't today, what they can't do today, they can do tomorrow. And some smart ass out there will go, I know how to do it. And then he'll patent it, the process, and he's going to make all the money. It's like the cunt who fucking worked out how to refine fucking spent oil. You know, that was a no-brainer, and he didn't make much money out of it, but it was a no-brainer how to do it, you know, get all the impurities out of it. Like, I think a fucking 7th grader could fucking work it out sooner or later. Now, that blue gas bullshit, selling it in fucking bottles, stick it up your fucking ass. All you are is an LPG fucking guy who's selling fucking gas. That's all you're selling is fucking gas, and you got to sell it in bottles, and it's got to be home delivered. That's like saying, oh, I've got the best fucking ice cube making fucking business. I'll deliver these big, beautiful ice blocks to your house. Fuck off. My fucking fridge can make fucking ice. Oh, but it's beautiful. It's very environmentally friendly. Yeah, so are my farts. That's why there wasn't any of these fucking videos up on YouTube about the blue gas, because it's stupid. The only videos that were up there fucking from his company. That's the only ones, and they were fucking years old. Cunts they are. And he was an Indian too. That's a red flag. We have that beautiful little gas, you know. It works, and you see the machine in the factory fucking filling up bottles with all Indians in there. It's like, get fucked, will ya? Fucking pathetic. Oh, we got this hotel and they buy from us, and we got this resort and they buy from us. Oh, fuck off. That's probably because they got no fucking generators and you're on an island somewhere.